powers vested in me as Chancellor, I declare this congregation open for the awarding of degrees and diplomas of the University of South Wales. Ac yn awr gyhoddaf yr Ichgynghellor yr athro Ben Calfat I anerch y gynulleidfa.
Please be seated. Anffredus Ganhellor an oel gyfeillion. Bore da. Blwyddyn newydd dda. Croeso I Brifysgol de Cymru. Croeso cynnes I chi gyd. Welcome to the University of South Wales and to our graduation ceremony. We are very happy to see you all in this magnificent building. Here in the city of Newport, our roots were laid down in 1841, an education institution that was set up by industry to bring education to workers in the region and to raise people's aspirations. We are a long way past those founding moments, but much of that vision of those times endures. Mae'r Brifysgol a byd busnes yn gweithio law yn llaw. Our university is proud that it works hand in glove with business and industry, preparing people for work and future careers that we hope will allow individuals to find the fullest expression of their talent. We are proud that we bring a diverse range of people into our communities at different phases of their lives with different aspirations. Education is a people business. As I look out at you all here today, looking fantastic and amazing in your gowns and so happy to have reached this point of celebration, I don't see a crowd. I see individuals. Distinctive people with your own character and your own reasons for being here. You may have come to the University of South Wales with a burning passion that you've applied to your studies, immersing yourselves in what you love. Others of you may have felt uncertain about what your future holds or whether you were on the right track and have made the right choice. But through your studies, you may have learned more about your abilities, your opportunities, and shaped for yourself a greater sense of possibility for life beyond study. Some of you may still be asking about your next steps, and that's okay too. University is about personal growth as much as it is about study. You will have had your different reasons for coming to studying with us. Some of you straight out of schools, others of you already in work and wanting to upskill yourself. And there are also many of you who've taken the very brave step to move your lives from another country. And for some of you, this may not be the end of your journey with us. Recently, I spoke to an alumnus of the university who had completed 6 degrees with us. So be careful, we can be a very, very difficult place to leave. What I also see in every graduation ceremony is talent and opportunity. We live in a complicated world, and it isn't always easy to navigate. It can sometimes be a bit scary. We also live in a world that self-evidently needs to change, whether it be to address inequality, the state of the planet and the natural world, or the health and well-being of our people. We are in a defining moment where, as members of our societies, we must make tough choices about the world we want to live in and the one we want our children and grandchildren to inherit. Carrying on as we are is not an option. So we need people who can effect change, people who aren't satisfied with things as they are or happy to continue with the status quo. So you need to face the future bravely, to challenge and innovate, be inclusive, and work within your communities to create a society in which sustainable and balanced lives are possible without doing damage to our environment and the well-being of people. The world needs more from you as graduates than perhaps it is asked of others because of the challenging times that we live in. That can seem like a really big ask, but don't worry, it doesn't mean that we're asking you to single-handedly change the world. But you can be that change in your chosen profession, your hospital, your school, your company, or your immediate team. Big change is usually an aggregate of small ones. We have a proverb in Wales which derives from the legends of the Mabinogion, the story of Branwen. Avril Ben bid bont. Whoever would be a leader, let them be a bridge. As you have studied, so you have supported others. You have been that bridge. You will have inspired one another, listened to each other, cajoled each other to reach heights that you may not have reached alone. You may have told each other a few home truths along the way. You will have relied upon one another for emotional support when you were feeling down, or when meeting that assignment deadline seemed like one hurdle too far. Or indeed when you were balancing all the competing demands of your time, work, relationships and family. Those are skills that you will take into your career and are skills of leadership. We often talk about the University of South Wales family, Teulu Prifysgol de Cymru. For all of us, it is our community that props us up, and as leaders, you will be that prop for others, inspiring them to succeed. As I welcome you today into our community of graduates, Croeso yn Cymuned o Raddodigion, I would like to remind you that in any good community, we draw on others to hold us when we're down, to challenge us when we aren't doing the right things, to guide and advise us on making choices, and to make us feel like we belong and that our voice is heard. Communities don't always work perfectly and no relationship is straightforward, but I like to think that at the University of South Wales, underpinned by our values of being inspiring, professional, creative and responsive and collaborative, our intentions here as a community are good, to help you change your life and our world for the better. My nuid and dda. And we hope that we have given you the skills, knowledge and attributes to do that work well. As you prepare for your next steps, we also hope that your time at the University of South Wales will also have made you adaptable and resilient. Life is not a straight line of linear progress. We all have bumps in the road when things are easier and times when things are harder. Life just won't stop and wait for your career. So as well as having talent and passion to pursue your dreams, be pragmatic enough to give yourself a break. Life has swings and roundabouts. Don't fret too much when things don't go as planned. Take a breath, draw on your intellect and reflect and try again. It's just a moment in your life and career. And today is an important moment in your life. Today we celebrate your achievements. Mae heddi yn amser I dathlu llwyddiant. Your job for today is to feel proud of yourself, to look fabulous, to take photographs, maybe even to shed the odd tear or two. To help in that, I've got an ask for everybody that's sitting behind you. You've got a job today as well. Your job is to make sure that whenever your family member, your friend walks across that stage, they are in no doubt how proud you are of them. And you can do that in a number of different ways. You can clap really loudly. You can holler their name. You can whistle. You can whoop. All of these things are legitimate. In fact, they are required. So I suggest that we have a practice. So if you'd like to join me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I was expecting that to be a bit January Monday morning, but actually it was really quite impressive, so thank you very much. As you all walk across the stage here today and collect your award, I want you to hold one word at the forefront of your mind. Pride. Balchder. Be proud of your achievement. Be proud of your potential for great things. Be proud of yourself and who you are, not who someone else wishes you to be. You will always be part of the USW family, our community of graduates, and we're very proud of you. Diolch yn fawr.
Pro-Chancellor, it is my absolute pleasure to present a worthy candidate for the award of an honorary fellowship with the university. Everyone working in television in the UK today knows our honourand. One of the most consistently successful and celebrated producers in the world, over 25 years she's contributed more than anyone to the modernisation and global standing of British television drama. Her track record of groundbreaking shows, and I'll need to take a deep breath here, include Spooks, State of Play, The Lost Prince, House of Saddam, Life on Mars, Rome, The Damned United, Gavin and Stacey, Dancing with the Stars, Da Vinci's Demons, A Discovery of Witches, Succession, I Hate Susie, Industry, His Dark Materials, and did I mention Doctor Who? Doctor Who. As the BBC's controller of drama commissioning, then as the first head of the BBC worldwide productions in Los Angeles, she spent 15 years building a range of world-class series that genuinely changed the face of television drama. And since 2015, as co-founder and executive producer of Bad Wolf, she has brought the world-class TV drama here to Wales. In only a few years, Bad Wolf has grown to become one of the leading drama producers in the world, with a string of international awards and a South Wales studio that is the envy of any other production company. But that's only half the story, because Bad Wolf isn't like any other production company. Our Honoran's commitment to making great television has never just been about the productions she makes, but about the people that make them. When she created Bad Wolf, she made two revolutionary decisions. First, to site the company in Wales, specifically here in the Cardiff City region, where she knew she could make world-class shows, but also use these shows to develop the talents of people locally. That led to her second revolutionary decision, to create and fund Screen Alliance Wales, a unique, not-for-profit company based within Wolf Studios that puts education and training at the heart of TV production and also takes it into schools, communities, and colleges across Wales. At USW, we're proud to say that we were the first institution to partner with Screen Alliance Wales, and over the last 5 years, we have seen the direct benefits of that partnership, with hundreds of students, including many of you here today, enjoying access to masterclasses, training, workshops, set visits, and work placements on some of the biggest drama series in the world. Of over 30,000 students and school pupils that Screen Alliance Wales has supported through their programmes, many have gone on to change the face of the screen industries for the better. For me, though, Screen Alliance Wales is the representation of our Honoran's commitment to the future of television. An industry that, like her, understands that it can only become more inclusive, more diverse, and more equal through creating opportunities for people from all backgrounds. And these are values that we at USW are proud to support and to share. Our Honoran has never forgotten that she began her TV career as a secretary, and she remains passionate about using her success to provide opportunities for everyone. Thanks to her, that everyone now includes people here in Wales and people like you and me. Brilliant, determined and committed to a broader, better future, Pro-Chancellor, I present to congregation Jane Tranter for this award of an honorary fellowship of the university.
Jane, it's my very great pleasure to confer on you an honorary fellowship of the University of South Wales. Llongyfarchiadau.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. Well, this just goes to show that, in life, you have to expect the unexpected. I never thought this was going to happen to me. So thank you very much. Before I came in this morning to this amazing ceremony, which is quite overwhelming and a exhilarating and nerve-wracking thing to be part of, I was told two things. One was that Tom Ware is a superstar, that much I know, and I'm sorry not to be here with him today, but thank you all so much for continuing and including me in this. And the other is that graduation at the University of South Wales is a cross between a medieval ceremony and a disco. I can see that, I can see part of the medieval ceremony aspect of it, and for that I am woefully unprepared. The disco bit, I have spent the majority of my career preparing for, as I urge you all to spend your careers now preparing for, and I expect to see that as you all come up and receive your graduation certificates. So don't let me down on that one, please. I don't have much to say. I'm humbled to be here, but the first thing I have to say is a huge congratulations to all of you. Getting a degree is a huge achievement, and I suspect that the majority of you will have been studying during COVID times, which will have been difficult for students and difficult for your tutors and the academic body here at the University of South Wales. So I think that your graduating under those circumstances will make you all the stronger. And I hope in some ways you will be able to look back on the struggles that you've had through that and find some sweetness in the difficulties that you will no doubt have experienced. So congratulations to all of you. It's a major achievement. And the second thing to say is that while it's an enormous honour and privilege to be accepting this and to be awarded in this way, really the awards, the applause and the thank yous should go to the University of South Wales, and it's me who should be thanking you for everything that the university has done to nurture creative thinking and creative talent here in Cardiff. Bad Wolf has benefited enormously from the growth of the creative community in Wales. We simply could not have achieved what we have achieved without that. And University of South Wales has been absolutely central to that growth. Many students and graduates of the university have taken their first roles, their first steps in television via Screen Alliance Wales, and in turn have brought new ideas, energy, innovation, passion to Bad Wolf. The results of which can be seen not only in the growing strength of Bad Wolf, but in particularly the results of which can be seen on screen. The good news with graduation is that the adventure doesn't end here. The adventure is now beginning for all of you. I believe we're in the presence of the next generation of television creatives, and I hope that the brilliant symbiotic relationship between the University of South Wales and Bad Wolf will continue to flourish and grow, as I know you all will. Thank you for this.
Gadewch iddo ffod o'n hwsbys, i aelodau brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yn bresennol I cynhela cynulliaid o Brifysgol de Cymru, y Ninas Casnewydd a'n Unfred y 10 o Ionawr 2023. Heddiw, am ywdethion ysgolheigion sydd wedi profi drwy y diliasrwydd a hymdrech ysgolheigiaid I bwyd I gymys I gael y derbyn y gyfrgrafau a cymysterau brifysgol. Bysodon un gobeithion un disgwyliodon ydym gan o beithion I bwyddynt un rwy, y talentau disg, derbon y proffesiwn a'n cymunedau. Hyderyn y bwyddynt un cymffranu a phydoddol yn cymdeithiais gydag anwydethiad a clod. Let it be known by members of the university and all here present that a congregation of the University of South Wales is held in the city of Newport on the 11th day of January 2023. Today, we honour scholars who have demonstrated through their intellect and scholarly effort that they are qualified to be admitted to the degrees and qualifications of the university. In honouring their achievement, let all here present recognise their dedication and celebrate their success. We invest in them our hope and expectation that they will put their talent and learning at the service of their profession and our communities. We trust that they will contribute to the future of our society with honour and distinction.
Pro-Chancellor, I present to the congregation the Faculty of Business and Creative Industries candidates that have been awarded. The Doctor of Philosophy, Clear Roberts, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Ethical Consumerism and Fashion, an Introspective Study. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Professor Jonathan Deacon and Dr. Elizabeth Parks, Faculty of Business and Creative Industries. The Master of Philosophy, Donna Louise Bishop, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Women Writing Trauma, How Female Writers Use Narrative Voice in Fiction to Represent the Effects of Trauma. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Barry Llewellyn and Professor Diana Wallace, Faculty of Business and Creative Industries. The Master of Arts by Research, Rachel Rogers, in recognition of a programme of work entitled All Fat Women Look the Same, the female fat body in the work of Margaret Atwood, Mona Awad, and Sarai Walker. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Professor Diana Wallace, Professor Emily Underwood-Lee, and Dr. Nicholas Dunlap, Faculty of Business and Creative Industries. The Master of Arts in Animation, Anata Dolev. Petya Karasheva. Zach King. Kanishka Kudamage. Fatima Mirzai. Oshin Roberts. Alyssa Webb. The Master of Arts in Arts Practice, Arts, Health and Wellbeing, Sarah Elizabeth Grove White. The Master of Arts in Design Innovation, Mariam Aliou. Ines de Souza Correa Guimaraes. Jade Overton. Azka Rifki. The Master of Arts in Documentary Photography, Mark Griffiths. Lauren Hinchley. Gianluca Mizzo. Tess Seymour. Olivia Arlescape. Zach Ashley. Jade Davies. Alice Dempsey. Emily Holford. Jade James. Amy Lasani. Tuchira Lokage. Claudia Roget. Joshua Sawyer. Kaita Lindegard. The Master of Arts in Film Directing, Peter Collins. Ian Eden Davies. Leonard Merlin. Amy Mitchell. Oscar Prendergast. Cashin Samu. Vinod Telly. Surabi Taka. The Master of Arts in Film Documentary, Sam Bevan. John Cartwright. Oliver Flack. Abigail Luxford Noyes. The Master of Arts in Film Editing, Alexis Gaillard-Miché de Champry. Megan Shutt. The Master of Arts in Film Production Management, Veronica Czekowska. Hannah Erpels. Marietta Korzniak. Chathrangani Pitakutue Gadara. Emmanuel Shoyebu. Lilith Stewart. Natalia Voschek. The Master of Arts in Film Screenwriting, Amelia Cross. Luke Hellier. Edward Loud. Vadim Zimansky. Nairi Townsend. The Master of Arts in Games Enterprise, Joshua Agulto. Carolina Cruz. Jordan Underwood. Catty Davies. Connor Douglas. Aaron Eady. Thomas Fitzgerald Edwards. Shauna Gillett. Cameron Harris. Matthew Holmes. Ben Hopkins. Joshua Hunkin. Rhiannon Jenkins. Daffith Rees. And Harrod Richards. Jack Roach. Andreas Stilianu. Cameron Wilkes. Ewan Williams. The Master of Arts in Graphic Communication, Law Corbell. Gemma Evans. Hallie Grimstead. Hamid Kias. Hassini Razik. The Master of Arts in Songwriting and Production, Carl Coombs. Sebastian Kierner. Lewis Matthews. Laura Moulding. Teresa Nicholova. Megan Owen. Su San Yong. The Master of Science in Marketing, Lisa Bearfield. Patagan de Silva. Alicia Evans. The Master of Science in Music Engineering and Production, Scott Mahoney. Jordan Powell. Jonathan Stevens. Hannah Zakbalkova. The Master of Science in Strategic and Digital Marketing, Paula Adam. Tasha Cole. Mira Daz. Tu Q Huang. Alexandra Hollyman. Emmanuel Irizindu. Faisal Islam. Holly Jones. Tuan Pakiran. Kritika Verma. The Master of Science in Visual Journalism, Asia Jamil. The Postgraduate Diploma in Marketing, Shahadat Reza. The Bachelor of Arts in Animation, 2D and Stop Motion, Macquarie Harris. The Bachelor of Arts in Cinema, Alexander Small. Alfie Thomas. The Bachelor of Arts in Computer Animation, Igor Proskyakov. The Bachelor of Arts in Computer Games Design, Scott Dickens. Oliver Nutkins Middleton. The Bachelor of Arts in Documentary Photography, Alexander Campbell Reeves. The Bachelor of Arts in Fashion Design, Leah Abuchakra. Nadima Mustafa. The Bachelor of Arts in History, Joshua Bedford Murphy. Anastasia Conway. The Bachelor of Arts in Interior Design, Brendan Dalton. The Bachelor of Arts in Media, Culture and Journalism, James Edmonds. The Bachelor of Arts in Performance Media, Nicholas Moore. The Bachelor of Arts in Photography, Lily Burton. Daniel Witchell. The Bachelor of Arts in Television and Film, Hair, Makeup and Special Effects, Kolga Kumoid Nangaru, Rebecca Jade Felton. Deborah Olson. Megan Wilcox. The Bachelor of Arts in Television and Film Set Design, Matthew Gale. The Bachelor of Arts in Television and Film Prop Making, Kolga Kumoid Nangaru, Jack Stocker. The Bachelor of Arts in Theatre and Drama, Courtney Henry Cox. The Bachelor of Arts in Visual Effects and Motion Graphics, Nathan Bishop. Donan Hansen. Mohammed Faraz Khan. Higher National Diploma in Creative Production Arts, Kolga Kumoid Nangaru, Grace Heed. Jessica Thompson Chichester. The Certificate of Higher Education in Creative Production Arts, Kolga Kumoid Nangaru, Lucy Lazel Cunnick. The Certificate of Higher Education in Media, Culture and Journalism, Bethany Harrington. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Business and Creative Industries.
Cerddorol gan fyfyrwyr o Goleg Brenhinol Cerdd a Drama Cymru. We now hear a musical interlude by students from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. Our National Conservatoire is part of the wider University of South Wales family. These talented performers will graduate with Bachelor's and Master's of Music degrees of the University of South Wales, and we congratulate them most warmly. Llongyfarchiadau. Yn perfformio yn ein celfer yn ni heddiw mai, Butte Wind Quartet. A byddant yn chwarae Crocodile Rock, Don't Stop Me Now, Can't Take My Eyes Off You, and an ABBA medley. Raddedigion, gwestaion, graduates, honoured guests, congregation, please give a warm welcome to Butte Wind Quintet.
Chancellor, I present to the congregation the Faculty of Computing, Engineering and Science candidates that have been awarded the Doctor of Philosophy. Kusai Al-Waked, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Performance Enhancement of Concrete Produced with Treated Demolition Waste Aggregate. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Dr. Jiping Bai, Professor John Knuthia and Dr. Paul Davis, Faculty of Computing, Engineering and Science. Furat Barakat Hairan, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Portmanteau Tests for Univariate and Multivariate Time Series Models. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Dr. Mark Griffiths, Faculty of Computing, Engineering and Science. Christopher Price, in recognition of a programme of work entitled White Light Endoscopy for Minimal Invasive Surgery. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Dr. Kang Lee and Professor Nigel Kopner, Faculty of Computing, Engineering and Science. Andrew Proctor, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Demand-Led Tidal Lagoon Power and Hydrogen Energy Storage, Supervisory Control and Optimization. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Mr. John Maddy, Dr. Fan Zhang and Professor Alan Gui, Faculty of Computing, Engineering and Science. The Master of Science by Research, Khalid Ali, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Digital Human Model for Postural Assessment, Postural Visualisation Application. The programme was carried out under the direction and supervision of Dr. Janusz Kulong and Dr. Marius Miknis, Faculty of Computing Engineering and Science, in collaboration with Cardiff and Vale University Health Board. The Master of Science in Aeronautical Engineering, Senthil Kumar Balasubramanian. Buze Bekir. Mohammed Asha Irvan. Mohammed Junaid Mahmood. The Master of Science in Analytical and Forensic Science, Victoria Chapman. Megan Collier. Emilia Gulsinka. Anna Maria Nifora. Rebecca Shaw. Anuradi Udashika Thenakun Pathringhalaj. The Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence, Courage Iroro Agitodan. David Chukchubuka Mba. Mohammed Hassan Razak. David Watkins. The Master of Science in Aviation Engineering and Management, Siva Rama Krishnadala. Godilage Senal Anuja de Silva. Sherry Abraham Matthew. Dulitha Nuwan Dharmasena Sikarajaj. Kurt Dominic Solon. Nuhu Dauda Yahaya. The Master of Science in Civil and Structural Engineering, Ali Muhammad Ali Bojila Bosnina. Hasini Rukshani Runatuga Karambi Gidara. Fahad Kuni Purail. Akshara Varikanikal Madhu. Asif Ryan Onik. Saran Raj Sabaratnam. The Master of Science in Civil Engineering and Environmental Management, Rhianwen Tegan Bailey. Daniel Damilola Gabenro. Samadi Sewandi Sandareka Haljothi Munasingh. Melinda Kumara Nayakara Galenja. Amila Mathisha Gunasingh Udara Muyaslenji. Sumali Hashani Ithalgama Usarama Arachige. The Master of Science in Computer Forensics, Dilan Lasika Nilapul Umesh Erangana Arilatalike Hithawaka Gamage. Udari Bhagya Amarathunga Hetakan Kanange. Hin Chin Kwan. Dinusha Suranga Rajapakse Pirathang Helaji. The Master of Science in Computer Science, Amila Kalamba Arachige Pereira. R.J. Davis. Matthew Lloyd Gilbertson. Levi Goldsworthy. David Faith Odesola. Randika Vishwajit Jisharvita Punchi Kankamange. Osei Newton Owai. Lakshmi Sudha Vilpula. Gloria Peter Zachariah. The Master of Science in Computer System Security, Rhys Edwards. Thomas Harris. Craig Johnson. William Morgan. The Master of Science in Computing and Information Systems, Athawudu Muji Al-Salagi Bihara Lakmali Bopagadera. Shania Page Cheeseman. Anne Rajeshani Pereira Gardi Arachige. Tharindul Lakshitha Garuge. Aderinsola Tobiloba Idris. Rankovke Shamika Prayadarshani Jayawadahana. Adefemi Matthew Odenei. Samuel Oladeji. Merit Osariemen Oragi Hemurio. Nadisha Dilrukshi Pahala Medigama Gamage. Peter John Parody. Pitigala Arichilage Shalika Madumali Pitigala. Shaiful Hassan Siddiqui. Al Mamuna Jahan Sonia. Saha Tariq. Thenuka Yogaraja. The Master of Science in Construction Project Management, Hannah Davis. Upul Nandana Galahanaj. Harindu Asintha Jaya Singh Mujasalangri. Sean Llewellyn Jones. Leisha Paul. Vishnarathan Ranjathanas. Jagathipan Sivaganaman. Sasyth Kavinda Peiris Warnaklusuria Mahawajaguji. Aranud Conrad Shimul Ranaraja Wikramanate. The Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Mohammed Haniz Adam Levy. Hafiz Tanvir Ahmed. Iftikhar Ahmad. Michael Aubrey. Mohammed Abul Kalam Azad. Tulak Shiktha Iranjith Luduwaheti Don. Joshua Dominique Fernandez. Rajesh Nisitha Bandara Gamagadera. Sanjeeva Ruwan Prayadashana Hewa Kondaramangi. Rodri Jenkins. Umal Arungag Nanumura Gadara. Ali Naveed. Vikum Abisiri Parana Gamaralalagi. Sadman Sakib. Sampath Sri Anuradha Aduwara Arichige. Mohammed Usman. Pulasti Umayagana Withana. The Master of Science in Data Science, Abi Abraham. Pavan Akula. Amir Aziz. Sarala Savithri Kumari Diwala Muni. Uduwaraj Amila Harendra Fernando. Prabhani Hansika Gunasekara. Lauren Hosking. Abinhay Kanapati. Adisha Ishani Kadogoga Gamage. Nisha Mundanthara Suresh Babu. Lakshmi Shahani Sandipani Muthumala. Joe Gem Reyes. Nisindi Sanulia Warakagoda Vithangdage. Sahani Dilmini Witharana. The Master of Science in Electronics, Jamiu Akawawole Badmus. Apu Mondal. The Master of Science in Electronics and Information Technology, Toyin Adeolu Asa. Kanchana Chathurangi Ahangama. Sabuj Mia. Farak Mushtaq. Mohammed Owais. Abhilash Puvakatavuliali Thanakapan. Vivek Thapa. The Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Nuruddin Peter Abiola. Charles Roland Kwasi Amani. Arman Bhuiyan. Michael Nodell. Sobika Rajivan. Stefan Sauter. William Spriggs. Sanduni Hasanika Arithunge Samarasingh Vidana Arichligag. The Master of Science in Mobile and Satellite Communications, Saeed Saad Ahmed. Fahad Fida Dur Mohammed Al-Balushi. Abdullah Ali Kalfan Al-Mani. Nasir Hamoud Ali Al-Saidi. Agnes Kochikaran Vidu Augustine. Isa Dahiru. Munir Mikasa. Noman Zahur. The Master of Science in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Imran Ali. Bibian Ngozi Igwemi. Janatul Fadausi. Arafatul Islam. Sama Mohammed. Caitlin St. John. The Master of Science in Renewable Energy and Sustainable Technology, Aditya Kumar. Connor Frood. Douglas Jagath Kumara Hitara Gadara. Susan Koshi Thomas. Soraya Martin Jimenez. Jose Panakal Saji. Sahil Parab. Leandro Roy Regenio. Riaz Uddin. Clinton Chibundu Ukevu. Happiness Okonyadi. The Master of Science in Safety, Health and Environmental Management, Adejoke Folake Adelaja. Abdurauf Bagata. Omanyenwen Treasure Eboig Vodin. Alan George. Florent Aka Nkeng. Ifedolapo Queen Alice Odelei. Oluseyu Deborah Olugbengba. Sola Sekiru Sneye. Diana Maria Tabora Rivera. The Master of Science in Wildlife and Conservation Management, Bharat Baral. Gayashini Preksha Samani Danagamage. Carly Kennard. Ganga Brahmana Chandrasekara Mudilan Stalage Ruwina Nuwanthik Kumari Chandrasekara. Hevin Owain Nock. Yi Hang Teo. Heather Noel Williams. The postgraduate diploma in applied data and artificial intelligence, Morgan Walters. David Rees-Jones. Alex White. The postgraduate certificate in electronics and information technology, Akhil Malakpet. The integrated Master of Engineering in Aeronautical Engineering, Thomas Hooley. The Bachelor of Engineering in Aeronautical Engineering, Saeed Hoku. Mohammed Ibrahim Masood. Jake Morgan. Gayan Ramanayake. Christian Richards. The Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Nadia Al-Shamari. Luke Carey. Rees-Jones. Chidera Emmanuel Ngini. Jogita Tadha. The Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Valerie Ng-Ching Lee. The Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Ifaz Ejaz. Daniel Griffiths. Alex Jones. Alessandro Strinati. The Bachelor of Science in Aircraft Engineering and Maintenance Systems, Asif Ikram. Rahul Sarkar. The Bachelor of Science in Aircraft Maintenance Engineering, Malak Dur Mohammed Musa Al-Balushi. Hamza Omer Belasher. Thushan Denuwanka Jayathilaka Subapanditha Muyadan Salage. Martin Carl Nordswick. The Bachelor of Science in Applied Computing, Niroshan Victor Johnson. The Bachelor of Science in Applied Cybersecurity, Zachary Nicholas. Yayan Tembi. Thoriso Chihose. The Bachelor of Science in Biology, Alex Jennings. The Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Hamad Ali Al-Sawaidi. David Nee. Kaiser Lee. Jamie Shrosbury. Alexander Slasky. Jake Watkins Brown. The Bachelor of Science in Computer Security, Louis Charles Davis. Elliot Douglas Rehan. The Bachelor of Science in Construction Project Management, Lauren Hughes. David Rack. Mayando Sarah Telebwe. The Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Heshan Udith Joran Kankanange. The Bachelor of Science in Forensic Biology, Lauren Angharad Jones. The Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science, Hannah Dean Cutler. The Bachelor of Science in Geology, Rebecca Ann Adams. The Bachelor of Science in Human Biology, Shannon Edwards. The Bachelor of Science in Information Communication Technology, Khairul Islan Limon. The Bachelor of Science in International Wildlife Biology, Ellie Mae Jones. The Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Sharon Teresa Ross. The Bachelor of Science in Natural History, Samuel Quinn Barber Blomfield. Samuel James George. Harry Marlowe. The Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Science, Sophie Louise Bainan. The Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying and Commercial Management, Niamh Elizabeth Duthie. Thomas Ethan Tucker. The Foundation Degree in Science in Animal Health and Welfare, Coleg Gwent Esk, Jordan Jade Cook. Laura Dias. Rebecca Elizabeth Maisie. The Foundation Degree in Science in Veterinary Nursing, Coleg Gwent Esk, Emily Hall-Edwards. Georgina Haycock. The Diploma of Higher Education in Applied Cybersecurity, Clyde Carmelo Saison. The Certificate of Higher Education in Computing, Coleg Gwent Ebervale, Alan Davis. The Certificate of Higher Education in Lighting Design and Technology, Pleasure Luxolo Kathathi. The Certificate of Higher Education in Sound and Live Event Production, Anil Ramji Raghavani. The Higher National Certificate in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Coleg Cymoedd Nantgarw, Chloe Bethan Brooks. The Master of Science in Data Science, Ayomipo Hannah Alidemekin. Dohwal Jaisukabe. Apologies. The Master of Science in Data Science, Dawal J. Sukhavai. The Bachelor of Science in Aircraft Maintenance Engineering, Mohammed Nazmi bin Kamaluddin. The Master of Science in Analytical and Forensic Science, Katie Boone. The Master of Science in Civil Engineering and Environmental Management, Duake Henry Sonranding. The Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence, Wale Wahid Ayindiran. The Master of Science in Computing and Information Systems, Rakib Uddin Ahmed. The Postgraduate Diploma in Safety, Health and Environmental Management, Alex Chidi Ofuaze. The Master of Science in Construction Project Management, Caris Ann Richards. The Postgraduate Certificate in Renewable Energy and Sustainable Technology, Lenisha Tamang. The Master of Science in Safety, Health and Environmental Management, Biojoko Olisuan Karanwi. The Master of Science in Analytical and Forensic Science, Stefani Coops. The Master of Science in Safety, Health and Environmental Management, Yemisi Alice Atayebi. The Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Mariam Hassan Nasser Al-Shiraki. The Bachelor of Science in Aircraft Maintenance Engineering, Navanithan Gnan Eswaran. The Master of Science in Computing and Information Systems, Sharok Ehsan Raghavathasan. The Master of Science in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Njeme Mane. The Master of Science in Safety, Health and Environmental Management, Omonyemwen Treasure Eboybodin. The Bachelor of Science in Aircraft Engineering and Maintenance Systems, Saeed Rifat Hassan. The Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Ayman A.M. Al-Mutairi. The Master of Science in Computer Forensics, Roziru Pumal Mulchari Gamla Dalagaj. The Bachelor of Arts in Computer Games Design, Cameron Morgan. The Master of Science in Electronics and Information Technology, Chinenye Linda Ufondu. The Bachelor of Science in Information Communication Technology, Siddhartha Aryal. The Master of Science in Renewable Energy and Sustainable Technology, Chamara Wajawardhana Kina Agaha. The Master of Science in Renewable Energy and Sustainable Technology, Kanapadala Gamaje. The Master of Science in Strategic and Digital Marketing, Keris Taylor. The Bachelor of Science in Forensic Investigation, Harrison Jamie Williams. The Master of Science in Data Science, Constance Uchenna Imoku. The Master of Science in Computer System Security, Maureen Anyamene. The Master of Science in Safety, Health and Environmental Management, Oliver Toby Daniel Ojomu. The Bachelor of Arts in Computer Animation, Manraj Deol. The Master of Science in Computer Science, Koku Henadige Wijanakyaka. The Master of Arts in Film Screenwriting, Edward Jones. The Certificate of Higher Education in Information Communication Technology, Tarun. The Master of Science in Electronics, Olamide Festus Adegboyi. The Master of Science in Civil Engineering and Environmental Management, Oluwatosin Adeyemi. Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Computing Engineering and Science.
Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, friends, guests, and above all, graduates. Graduation is a formal academic ceremony, but it's something very personal for all of you in the audience. A moment of enormous pride for you who've just graduated and for all those who have got you to this point. A moment of great emotion, and of course, a moment which we've been waiting for because of all the disruption of the last couple of years, and so very specially precious for all of us here today. Everybody on this stage, I know, will share your pride and your emotion at this graduation. But we've already been reminded this morning that graduates don't achieve this alone. It's an appropriate image, perhaps, to think of when we've got Jane Tranter on the platform with us. But when you see what comes up on a screen, you don't necessarily see the armies of people and equipment behind them. You see a very small segment of what has actually been happening, what has made this happen. And today, just for a moment, we're looking not just at that little screen, the achievements of our graduates, we're also looking at and appreciating all those behind the scenes who, in one way or another, have made this happen. All of your friends, your family, who have supported you, all those who have encouraged you, who've made you believe that this is possible, all those among your teachers who have encouraged you and brought you to this point, the whole institution of the University of South Wales, at every level of its staff, who've made this possible, especially in these unprecedented times. So, with due respect to all the graduates who've just been applauded, rightly, such a lot, perhaps graduates and others will applaud those behind the screen, those who've brought you here, those who've made this possible. Now, all those on this stage, and all those involved in the whole process of education, want you to succeed in the terms of this institution. They've wanted you to graduate, and I hope it's felt like that most of the time, in spite of the occasional chivying and nagging that staff have to do. But I suspect that there's something else they all want. They want you to be a certain kind of person. The kind of person who asks awkward and necessary questions. The kind of person who wants to know. Not just because they need to know in order to pass exams, but because they want to know. They want to grow in their awareness of the kind of world this is. And I think that if you have learned anything worthwhile here, which I'm confident you have, it will just be the foundation for that life of asking questions and finding out what you want to know. And what do we as human beings want to know? Well, we want to know what kind of world we're living in. We want to know who and what we can trust. We want to know what we're capable of. And we want to know what those around us and those more remotely need from us. That's the knowing that will matter. And the skills that have been honed in you in this time at university will be skills that you will need in order to find out all those things which you not only want to know, but need to know, in order not just to survive, but to be the kind of human being who will actually make a difference, who will be involved in transforming our world, transforming individual lives through education and knowledge, transforming the society we're in, transforming the world we're in. A world which, at the moment, most certainly needs a bit of transformation and a lot of hope. You've learned the ability to think critically, to test the assertions made to you, to explore awkward issues in an atmosphere where it's safe to do so. In the circumstances of the last few years, you've also learned a lot about sheer resilience, carrying on when it's tough, confident that you and those around you are able to fulfill your hopes. All of those things, the critical thinking, the analysis, the resilience, all of those are fundamental values in the life of this institution, and they're values you're going to carry forward. And they're values that will show themselves, as I've said, in your willingness to go on wanting to know. That urge to know, that urge to discover more about the kind of world we're in and the kind of people we are, that is essential for a world that becomes more truly humane, more truly livable in for human beings. The Vice-Chancellor's already reminded you that part of what we believe in here at this university is sustainability. It's a buzzword, it's a word that's used very lightly and very commonly. But what it's really about is making and keeping a world that's dependable, a world of dependable relationships, trustworthy structures which deliver for actual human beings. You as alumni of the University of South Wales are going to be ambassadors not only for this institution, but for those values and for those hopes. And I can't stress enough just how central that word is, hope, for what you're carrying out with you. You're here because, at some point or another, you hoped to learn. You hoped to demonstrate your capacity to absorb not just knowledge but wisdom. Hope kept you going through tough times. Hope is what you carry out from this event and from your experience at this institution. Hope is what you have to carry. It's not a very good image in this context, is it? But carry it like a virus out into the world. Go out there and infect people with the hope that's brought you here and kept you here. Go and spread that confidence, spread that positive vision of what this world might be in the light of what you've learned here, in the light of the relationships you've formed here, in the light of what you've learned about yourselves here. Because I think I can speak for the entire institution when I say that the best reward we can have as a university for what's been invested in you in this place is you going out and being that kind of ambassador. So you go with our warmest wishes. You go with our blessings and our hopes for your continual success and flourishing in your professions and in your personal lives. Our hopes that you will be standard bearers for these values in a world that really needs them. Thank you. I now declare that this degree congregation of the University of South Wales is closed, and I'll invite you to stand for the national anthem.